Hi there, welcome to my channel. There are many different types of mirrors. There are ornate mirrors, plain mirrors, large mirrors, small mirrors, mirrors made of different materials and so on. But have you ever heard of a mirror made from a pool float? Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's not as uncommon as you might think. And when done right, the results can be stunning. Let me show you how. Today we will be making a beautiful mirror with a pool float design. For this project, you will need a pool float, some wire cutters, clear silicone or EPDM rubber, a metal lathe, some small nails, a large sheet of mylar film, a utility knife, scissors, measuring tape, pencil, stud finder, level, saw, paint, primer, paintbrush. Safety glasses and gloves. The first step is to cut apart the pool float into two pieces using the utility knife and measure out a piece that is large enough to cover the entire mirror and extend about 3 inches over the edges. To make sure that it adheres properly, we're going to press down on it using our fingers. This will help hide the seam and give the mirror a finished look. Allow the paint to dry completely before hanging anything on the mirror or using it in any way. Make sure that there are no bubbles or wrinkles in the film. You won't find another mirror like it anywhere else. If you want, you can make several of these mirrors and arrange them in a pattern on a wall to create a stunning visual effect. From ornate gold-framed mirrors to rustic wooden ones, there's a style of mirror to match any decor. You can even find mirrors with unique shapes and designs, such as those with mosaic tiles or stained glass. You could even make a whole mirror wall out of these pool floats. A large mirror above the sink can make a small bathroom feel twice as big. Plus, it will also reflect the light from the fixtures, making the room feel brighter. You can also use mirrors to add some personality to the space. Until next time, happy decorating! And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. For example, you can use old picture frames to create a mosaic mirror. All you need to do is remove the glass from the frames, clean them up and then arrange them in a pattern on the wall. You can also make a mirror from scratch by using materials like wood, metal or stone. If you're feeling crafty, this option gives you complete control over the size, shape and design of the mirror. A fun mirror can be a great conversation starter, and it can also make getting ready in the morning a little bit more enjoyable. So don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it. Who knows, you may end up creating a one-of-a-kind piece that you absolutely love. Just imagine how much fun you'll have at your next party when your guests see it for the first time. If the room is small, go for a lighter colored mirror to make it feel bigger. And if the room doesn't get much natural light, hang the mirror opposite a window to reflect the light. They'll be so impressed by its originality and beauty. With a little creativity, you can make a mirror that perfectly matches your style and fits in perfectly with your bathroom decor. If you notice any, simply pull it away and smooth it out before pressing it back down onto the mirror. This will help keep the edges of the mirror clean and prevent any light from reflecting off of them. Use a pencil to mark around the mirror on the mylar film. Then use scissors to cut away the excess. Then we're going to attach the other piece to it, making sure that it is centered as best as possible. There are endless possibilities when it comes to decorating with mirrors. Let me share a few more ideas with you. Then we'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. They can make a small room feel larger and brighter. Just think about it. Light reflects off of mirrors and bounces around the room, giving the illusion of more space. A large mirror placed opposite a window can make a room feel twice as big. Plus, it will also reflect the view outside, bringing the outdoors in. Then we'll use a utility knife to cut away the excess. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect, because we're going to be covering it up later. Now we're going to use small nails to attach the metal lath to the studs in the wall. Use a stud finder to locate the studs before making any holes. A well-placed mirror can draw attention to a particular area of the room, such as a fireplace or a piece of art. It can also create a focal point, which is especially useful in rooms where there isn't a lot of furniture. Make sure that the mirror is level and centered before securing it to the wall. We're going to set it aside for now and move on to the next step. Once both sides are glued down, we're going to let it cure for 24 hours. Alternatively, you can use EPDM rubber, which is a waterproof sealant. Either option works great for this project. You can actually make these mirrors from just about any kind of pool float, but make sure that it is clean and free of any debris before starting your project. If you want, you can also use pool noodles, but they are harder to work with. Pool floats, on the other hand, are softer, easier to cut and less likely to break while working. Make sure that you wear safety glasses and gloves throughout this entire process. Next, we're going to take one piece of the pool float and apply a bead of clear silicone around the edges. After the glue has cured, we're going to use a saw to cut away the excess pool float. Now we're going to take the metal lath and use a pencil to mark around the pool float. Once the mirror is on the wall, we're going to take the clear mylar film. It looks amazing. And the best part is that it is completely unique. Now we're going to take the mylar film and apply it to the mirror. The final step is to take the paint and paint around the edges of the mylar film where it meets the wall. And that's it. But why stop there? Mirrors are a great way to add depth and dimension to a room. In addition to making a room feel larger, mirrors can also make it look more elegant and sophisticated. You can make a large mirror for less than $100 by using materials that you likely already have around your house. Mirrors are not only practical, but they can also be stylish. In the bathroom, mirrors can help make the space feel more open and airy. When choosing a mirror for your bathroom, consider the size of the room and the amount of natural light. If you're looking for something truly unique, consider making your own mirror. There are plenty of DIY options available online. Mirrors don't have to be expensive, no. Matter what style of mirror you choose, it's sure to add beauty and functionality to your home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.